students, so in the last class we have seen something about the cell's basics. Okay, the cell as a basic unit of life, and we have seen some basic introductions about the cell. So what is cell and how can we define the term cell, and what is cell theory and who has discovered the cell theory, and what is the basic structure and functions of the particular prokaryotic cells and its components. And then we have seen something about the eukaryotic cells and its organelles and their functions. Then we have seen the differences between the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells and the differences in between the animal cells and plant cells. Okay, now today we are going to see something about the questions we can expect from the particular unit for the NEET exam. Okay, so there are some basic pattern or basic types of questions or standard types of questions you can expect from the particular unit. Okay, and now we are going to see the type of question you can expect from the particular unit. Then we are going to see examples for each and every type of question. Okay, so the first and very common type of question you can expect from the particular unit, the comparative questions. Okay, as I told you, the major topic we have seen in the particular unit, the prokaryotic cells and the eukaryotic cells, so that you can expect the questions, the major questions from the comparative analysis of the particular structures. They are going to compare the prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells, and they will ask the question from the particular comparative analysis. For example, which of the following structure is not found in the particular, not found in the prokaryotic cell or eukaryotic cells? For example, which of the following structure is not found in the eukaryotic cell? And you will see the answers like nucleoli, nucleoid, nuclear membrane and chromosomes. Okay, so as you know, all the questions are MCQ types. Okay, multiple choice questions. Okay, you have to choose the best among the 4 answers. So here you can see all the answers are almost similar: nucleoli, nucleoid, nuclear membrane and chromosomes. Okay, so you are not supposed to get confused with the answers and you have to think clearly. Okay, so the nucleoli, this is the structure present within the nucleus of the eukaryotic cell structure. And nuclear membrane, as you know, all the organelles are membrane bound structures, and only the eukaryotic cells, they are possess the particular membrane bound organelles. So the nuclear membrane is present only in the eukaryotic cells. Chromosomes are structures present within the particular nucleus. So the answer is nucleoid. Nucleoid is a membrane-less DNA containing structures present only in the prokaryotic cells. And this is how you have to think and answer for the particular type of questions. And we are going to see so many examples for the particular type of question. So the point you have to remember over here, the major type of question you can expect from the particular unit is which of the following structure is present or absent from the particular type of cell. It may be prokaryotic cell or it may be eukaryotic cell, or you may expect questions like this: which of the following molecule is not present in the particular structure. For example, we have seen in the last class. So centrioles are absent from the DNA. Okay, like that you can expect questions from the present or absence of structure in the particular cell or particular structure. Okay, so this is a kind of the common type of question you can expect from the particular unit. And the next very common question. Okay, so the major topic we have covered over here in the particular topic, cell as a basic unit of life, the structural details. Okay, so you can expect the question from the composition of the particular organelles or cell structure. Okay, so the particular structure is composed of, the particular structure is made up of, or the particular structure contains. For example, the membrane, cell membrane is made up of, and you will see the combination of molecules in the answers, and you have to select the correct combination of molecules to make up the particular cell membrane structure. And you can see the structure nucleus, and the nucleus contains the following structures, and in the following structures you may see the answer, and one of the answer may contain the ribosomes, and you may get confused. The ribosomes are present within the particular nucleus. Okay, so the point you have to remember, and you have to remember all the structural details of the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells, and you have to choose the answer wisely. Okay. And a third major type of question you can expect from the same unit, the functions of the particular structures and organelles. Okay, so as we all know, we have studied the structural details of all the structures of prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells, animal cells and plant cells, and for each and every structure, for each and every organelle, for each and every details, they have their own functions. Okay, so you can expect so many questions from the function based questions. Okay, so what you have to study over here, for each and every structure, for each and every organ, for each and every cell type, for each and every component, you should study the functions and roles played by the particular structure or organelles. And this is the most common question you can expect from the particular unit. And this is another type of question commonly you can expect from the particular unit. Find out the correct statement or find out the wrong statement, or which one of the following statement is true about the particular structure. Okay, for example, they will give some statements about ribosomes, and you will see there are 4 statements, A, B, C, D, or 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see 4 statements. So ribosomes are present in both prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Ribosomes are made up of rRNA and proteins. Ribosomes are organelles, and ribosomes participates in the protein synthesis. You will see 4 statements over here. So which of the following statement is true about the ribosomes? So ribosomes are present in prokaryotes and eukaryotes. That statement is correct. Ribosomes involved in protein synthesis. That statement is correct. Ribosomes are made up of proteins and rRNA. That statement is correct. Which statement is wrong? Ribosomes are not organelles because they are not being bound by the membranous structures. So the answer is C. They are not organelles. So this is how you have to find the answer for the type of questions. Which of the following statement is correct or wrong or true about the particular structure? And this is one of the major kind of question you can expect from the particular unit, because we have dealt with some of the structural details and functions of the particular organelles. Okay, and one more common type of question you can expect from the particular unit, the match the following. So this is one of the most confusing question, because they'll give the name and structure. For example, ribosomes, Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum, and lysosomes, and they will provide their structure. So ribosomes are subunits, and Golgi apparatus is in a disc shaped. Okay, like that they will provide the combination of the structure and their shape. Okay, name and structure, or name and their role. Okay, they will give the shuffled combination, and you have to find the correct combination over here. Okay, this kind of question is very common from the unit cell as a base unit of life. And some of the rare questions you can expect from the particular unit, the technique based questions. And we have seen few techniques in the particular unit: microscopes and the cell membrane studies, centrifugation studies, and you can expect somewhat few questions from the particular technique based questions from the particular unit. And structure based questions. A few years back I have seen some questions about the find out the structure in the given image. Okay, they have provided the image and they have marked the particular structure as A, and they have asked the question, find out the name of the particular structure. Okay, and you can easily see the diagram, and you can see membrane bone structure, and there are invagination, and they are involved in there are ribosomes and DNA. This structure might be mitochondria or chloroplast. If it is an animal cell, you can easily say this structure is mitochondria. Okay, So you can expect there are so many questions from the structure based questions, and apart from this you can expect the questions from the history based. So for example, who has discovered the nucleus, and you can expect the answers choices like Alexander Fleming, Robert Brown, Robert Hooke. Okay, and you have to choose the correct answer. Robert Brown has discovered the structure nucleus, and these are the common types of question you can expect from the particular unit. And what we are going to do now, we are going to see each and every type of question with some examples, and I will tell you how to choose the correct answer and how to eliminate the wrong answer. So whenever you are going to answer the MCQ type of question, the technique over here is you have to eliminate the wrong answers, then only you can choose the correct answer. That is the technique, that is the key point you have to remember, how to eliminate the wrong answer and how to choose the correct answer, because you are having the negative marks for the wrong answers you are gonna provide. So you have to choose the correct answer, then only you will get the maximum marks to get qualified for the MBBS. Okay, and now we are going to start with the examples for each and every type of questions. And now we are going to see the examples for the pattern we have seen just now. So the first question, just see the question. Which one of the following structure is not part of the endomembrane system? Okay, so in the last few classes we have seen something about the endomembrane system. So what is endomembrane system? Among the organelles present in the eukaryotic cells, few organelles, their functions are coordinated or interconnected. So what are the organelles? They are start with the endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes and vacuoles. Okay, so the point you have to remember over here, you have to find out the odd organelles that is not part of the particular endomembrane system. So over here you can see the Golgi apparatus is part of the endomembrane system because it is gonna get the protein synthesized by the endoplasmic reticulum, and it is part of the particular endomembrane system. Peroxisomes, okay, we will come back to the peroxisomes. The vacuoles is the one of the end link of the particular endomembrane system. It is going to discard the waste from the particular lysosomes. Lysosomes going to digest the foreign materials and the foreign particles, and it is also part of the particular endomembrane system because it is formed from the Golgi apparatus. So the three organelles, the Golgi apparatus, the vacuoles and the lysosomes are part of the endomembrane system, and the peroxisomes, okay, so this is the odd one and this is not part of the endomembrane system, and this is how you have to answer for the particular type of questions, and you have to find out the components of the particular structure. For example, over here the endomembrane system is a question. For the endomembrane system, and you have to find out the components, Golgi apparatus, vacuoles and the lysosomes, and of course endoplasmic reticulum. They are all the components or parts of the particular endomembrane system, and you have to find out the odd one, and you have to eliminate the correct answers, and you have to eliminate the lysosomes, vacuoles and Golgi complex, and then only you can find out the answer for the particular question, the peroxisomes. Okay, and see the next question. Which of the following structure is not found in prokaryotic cells? And you can see the answers: mesosomes, plasma membrane, nuclear envelope and ribosomes. Okay, so as I told you in the last few classes, most of the students get confused with the term ribosomes. As I told you, the prokaryotic cells, they lack the organelles, and most of the students may think the ribosomes as organelles, so they may think the ribosome is the answer. So the answer may be wrong, because ribosomes are not organelles. Ribosomes are present in both prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells, so the ribosomes is the wrong answer. And we all know prokaryotic cells, they lack membrane bound structures, and you may think the plasma membrane is the correct answer because the prokaryotes lack membrane bound structures. Plasma membrane is a cell membrane. Okay, so this is the most confusing answer given for you. Plasma membrane means it is covers the entire cytoplasm. Okay, so prokaryotic cells having the particular cell membrane or plasma membrane. So the answer plasma membrane is also wrong. Nuclear envelope. Okay, so prokaryote structure. Nuclear envelope is present or absent? Nuclear envelope is absent from the prokaryotic cells because envelope means membrane. Okay, so nucleus or membrane bound structure is absent from prokaryotic cells. Okay, and mesosome is present in the particular structure, prokaryotic cells. Okay, so the point you have to remember over here, in prokaryotic cells, mesosome is present, plasma membrane is present, ribosome is present. Which one is absent? The nuclear membrane is absent because nuclear membrane is an organelle, it is a membrane bound structure, it is absent from the prokaryotic cells. This is how you have to find out the answer, and first you have to see all the answers and then you have to eliminate the possibly correct answers from the particular question. Then only you can find out the answer for the corresponding question. Okay, and now see the next example for the particular type of question. Which one of the following structure found only in prokaryotic cells? And again see the examples. Cell wall. So most of the students get confused with the choice cell wall. They may think cell wall is present only in the prokaryotic cell, but the answer is wrong because even the eukaryotic cells, for example plant cells, they are possessing the structure cell wall. Fungi cells, they are possessing the structure cell wall. Okay, so the point you have to remember over here, the cell wall is not a correct answer for the particular question. Cell wall is present in both prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Cell membrane, as I told you, all the living cells is being covered by the cell membrane. Ribosomes, as I told you, present both in prokaryotes and eukaryotes, and all the living cells possess the structure ribosomes. Nucleoli is, okay, nucleoli is present, nucleoid actually. Nucleoid is present only in the prokaryotic cells. The point you have to remember over here, which one of the following structure present only in, okay, you have to understand the question very correctly. Only in prokaryotic cells, cell membrane is present both prokaryotes and eukaryotes, cell wall is present both prokaryotes and eukaryotes, ribosomes both in prokaryotes and eukaryotes, the nucleoid present only in the prokaryotic cells. Okay, see the last question. Which one of the following is not found in eukaryotic cells? Okay, so this is another confusing question. See the choices. Nucleoplasm, nuclear pore, nucleolus and nucleoid. Okay, we all know the nucleus structure. The organelle is present only in the eukaryotic cells, and most of the students get confused with the terms nucleoid and nucleolus. Just remember, within a eukaryotic cell, the structure called nucleus is present. Nucleus is a organelle, membrane bound structure. Within a nucleus, there is a condensed region is called nucleolus, and a singular nucleolus and a nucleoli. Okay, singular, plural, nucleoli and nucleolus. And nucleoid is a structure in case of prokaryotic cells. The DNA is in a form of supercoiled form. That structure is called nucleoid. Okay, nuclear pore is present in the nuclear membrane of the eukaryotic cells. Nucleoplasm is a fluid matrix present in the nucleus of the eukaryotic cells. And so you can eliminate the answers. Nucleoplasm is wrong, nuclear pore is wrong, nucleolus is wrong. Nucleoid is the choice for the correct choice for the particular question. Which one of the following structure not found in eukaryotic cells? Nucleoid is not found in case of eukaryotic cells. They are found only in the prokaryotic cells. And this is how you have to select the answer for this particular type of questions. Which one of the following structure is present or absent from the, or found or absent from the particular prokaryotic cells, eukaryotic cells, animal cells, plant cells, and you can expect so many questions from the particular unit, this kind of questions. Okay, and now we are going to see the next type of questions with the example. So the next major type of question you can expect from the particular unit, the composition based questions. Okay, So we have seen so many different structures, so many different organelles present in both prokaryotes and eukaryotic cells, and you can expect so many questions from the particular composition based structures. Okay, for example, the nucleus may contain the particular composition of molecules. The plasma membrane may contain the particular composition of the molecules in a particular ratio of composition. For example, the lysosome may contain the particular composition of molecules. The mitochondria or the chloroplast may contain some specific composition of molecules. Okay, so the point you have to remember over here, you have to remember all the details of each and every structure and their role and functions, and of course each and every component present within the particular organelle. And the example questions over here, the first question, the lysosomes are rich in, the question means the lysosomes are made up of, okay, nucleic acids, carbohydrates, hormones and hydrolytic enzymes. So for this question you have to remember, or you have to recall the function of lysosomes. So what is the role of lysosomes? Lysosomes, okay, the word itself, they have their function, lytic. Lyso refers to lysis. Lysis refers to they are gonna lyse something, they are gonna degrade something. Okay, so what do you mean by lysosomes? These structures, these organelles, they are containing some enzymes, they are gonna degrade or denature something. So what is the role of lysosomes? They are gonna denature or degrade the foreign substances or foreign particles. So what may be the composition of, or what are the components present in the particular lysosomes? Nucleic acids are absent because nucleic acids are present only in the mitochondria, nucleus, chloroplast. Okay, carbohydrates, no, this is not the answer because there is no need for carbohydrates present within the particular lysosomes. Only the denatured carbohydrates may be present. Hormones are not part of the lysosomes because lysosomes are degradative in nature. So the answer is hydrolytic enzymes. So what may be the enzymes present within the lysosomes? The proteases, lipases, carbohydrates, okay, so and nucleases. Okay, so all the hydrolytic enzymes are part of the lysosomes which are participates in the degradation of the foreign materials and foreign particles. So the answer for the first question is the lysosomes are rich in hydrolytic enzymes, and this is how you have to select the answers. First you have to eliminate the wrong choices, then you have to choose the correct answer from the choices. See the second question, the plasma membrane is made up of, okay, so this is one of the most confusing question, and see the choice, proteins and carbohydrates, proteins and lipids, proteins, lipids, carbohydrates, proteins, lipids and nucleic acids. These are the choices for the particular question. Plasma membrane is made up of. As we all know, whenever we are thinking about the plasma membrane, we can recall plasma membrane is made up of lipid bilayer. So what it means? So one of the major component of the plasma membrane is lipids. So you can easily eliminate the first choice. Proteins and carbohydrates is not the correct choice because there are no lipid over here. See the remaining choices, proteins and lipids, protein, lipids and carbohydrates, protein, lipids and nucleic acids. So the answer should be one among the three. Okay, so how will you find out the correct answer? So we all know the major component of plasma membrane is lipids, and the percentage of lipid is over here just 40%. And other major component of the plasma membrane is proteins, 50 to 55%. So you may come for the conclusion the answer B is correct. Proteins and lipids is the correct answer for the plasma membrane is made up of. But just remember one thing, there are minute percentage of carbohydrates may be attached to the proteins. Okay, there are some proteins called glycoproteins. There are some lipids called glycolipids. Okay, so these may be the part of the plasma membrane. So what it means, not only the proteins and lipids are present in the plasma membrane, there are some carbohydrates also present in a minute percentage in the plasma membrane. So the percentage of carbohydrate may be 1 to 4%. Okay, So comparatively very less amount of carbohydrates present in the plasma membrane, but they are present. The point you have to remember over here, carbohydrates are part of the plasma membrane. So the answer over here, proteins, lipids and the carbohydrates are the plasma membrane are made up of proteins, lipids and some percentage of carbohydrates. So the second answer is wrong. Proteins and lipids alone, they cannot make up the particular plasma membrane. So there are no nucleic acids present in the particular plasma membrane. So the answer D is also wrong. So the correct answer is proteins, lipids and the carbohydrates. Plasma membrane is made up of lipids, carbohydrates and proteins. See the next question. Cytoskeleton. In the last class we have seen something about the cytoskeleton. Cytoskeleton is made up of, you can see the choices. Callus deposit, cellulosic microfibrils, okay, cellulosic microfibrils, proteinaceous filaments, calcium carbonate granules. Okay, so as you can see it over here, all the four choices are applicable for the function of cytoskeleton. What is the function of cytoskeleton? They are providing the mechanical support, they are providing the shape for the particular cell, they are giving the shape and structure for the particular eukaryotic cells. Okay, so the callus deposit, as we have seen in the primitive cells, primitive eukaryotic cells, okay, the callus deposit will provide the shape for the particular cells and organisms, and the calcium carbonate granules, they may also provide the rigid structure for the particular cell. Cellulosic microfibrils, you are not supposed to get confused with the term microfibrils. We all know the cytoskeleton are made up of microfibrils, but you have to remember over here, they are not being made up of cellulosic microfibrils. They are the proteinaceous substances, they are proteinaceous microfilaments. Okay, so you can easily eliminate the callus deposit is a wrong answer because there are no calcium or calcium carbonate structures present within the cytoskeleton. They are made up of only the protein components. So the callus deposit and the calcium carbonate are wrong because there are no calcium groups present in the particular cytoskeleton. So you are not supposed to get confused with the cellulosic microfibrils because cellulosic microfibrils is different from the proteinaceous microfibrils. Proteinaceous microfibrils is made up of protein components and the cellulosic is made up of carbohydrate components. Okay, so the cellulosic is also the wrong answer, and the correct answer for the particular question, the cytoskeleton is made up of proteinaceous filament. This is how you have to eliminate the wrong answer and you have to select the correct answer. See the last question, the nuclear membrane is a derivative of, and you have to recall the structure of the eukaryotic cell and its nucleus. So in a eukaryotic cell, nucleus is one of the major organelle and the nucleus is being surrounded by nuclear membrane, and immediately the nuclear membrane is surrounded by the layers of the parallel structure, and we all know that parallel structure is called endoplasmic reticulum. As I told you in the previous classes, the endoplasmic reticulum, there are two types, smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum are closer to the Golgi apparatus or they are farther away from the nucleus. The rough endoplasmic reticulum, they are closer to the nuclear membrane or they are farther away from the particular Golgi apparatus. Okay, so the point you have to remember over here, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum, they are closer to the nucleus, and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, they are closer to the Golgi apparatus. Okay, now we will come back to the question. Nuclear membrane is a derivative of, so it should be derivative of endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, so you can easily eliminate the microtubules or the membranes of the filaments, or you can eliminate both the answers. It should be rough endoplasmic reticulum or smooth endoplasmic reticulum. How will you choose or how will you select the correct answer from rough and smooth endoplasmic reticulum? Because the rough endoplasmic reticulum present near or immediately present outside the nuclear membrane, the answer should be rough endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, so you can eliminate all the remaining three answers are wrong. and you can choose the correct answer, rough endoplasmic reticulum. So this is one of the major type of question you can expect from the particular unit, the composition based questions. So the particular organelle is made up of, that particular structure is made up of, that particular organelle contains, that particular structure contains, that particular prokaryotic cells contains. Okay, so the contains, composed of, made up of, this kind of question you can easily expect from the particular cell as a basic unit of life. So in the coming classes we are going to discuss the next type of questions along with some other examples for the particular type of questions with the previous year NEET question papers. Thank you.